G'day mates, I am Bill, the Asian Pirate. Welcome to the Crazy Eggroll, where today we will be putting a new twist on a classic military recipe. This is SOS, or shit on a shingle.
So our first step, folks, is to take a medium saucepan, and we're going to need about 3 cups of oil. I was a little low on my extra virgin olive oil, so I used 2 cups of canola oil to 1 cup of extra virgin olive oil. The next step is to prepare our garlic, and we're going to want about 5 or 6 cloves. Once we have all the garlic peeled, we're going to take each clove and just slice it into little slices. We're going to bring the pot of hot oil back, and we're going to put the garlic into the hot oil. And then we will return it to the stove. After returning the garlic oil to the stove, you're going to want to adjust the heat so that it cooks the garlic slowly enough to infuse the oil without burning the garlic. As you see here, there are a bunch of little bubbles around the garlic, and that's what you're looking for. So while the garlic is cooking, we're going to go ahead and prepare our bread for our toast points. And what I have here today is a little bit of a sourdough bread. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the crust off of all 4 sides, and then I'm going to cut them down the middle to create triangles. So now that our toast points are ready, we're going to go ahead and remove the cooked garlic from the oil. Okay guys, so we have our garlic oil up to temperature, and I'm going to start throwing in our toast points. And the temperature was about medium, so it doesn't take long for these to brown. And then once they get to your desired level of doneness, you're just going to remove them from the oil and put them on a paper towel lined plate. Here I'm adding a tablespoon of the garlic oil to my pot, which we're going to cook our SOS in. And then we're going to add a pound of meat. And this is 80-20 ground chuck. I'm just breaking up the pieces so it's a little easier to stir. And while the meat gets going, we're going to add a beef bouillon cube to a 1/4 cup of water and throw that in the microwave for a couple minutes. Here I'm adding salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And then when the meat is ready, we're going to add about 4 to 5 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, which we are going to stir in and cook for a few minutes to get the raw taste of flour out of it. And as the flour absorbs into the grease, it will become a paste. And then we just added our bouillon directly to the pot, followed by 4 cups of milk. We're going to give that a stir, and we're going to turn the temperature up to medium-high. And we're going to keep stirring until it comes up to a simmer. As you see here, the mixture is thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. I'm going to taste it for seasoning. And I decided at this point we needed more seasoning, so I'm going to add more salt and more garlic powder. And then, as is traditional with white sauces, I decided to put in about 1/2 teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg. And give it another stir. Then here we have our garlic toast points. And we're going to ladle over a good helping of the SOS. And we'll give it a shot. Now in traditional SOS, if you didn't want to go the fancy route with the garlic toast points, you could easily use slices of regular bread, and you can either use untoasted or toasted bread. And this was fantastic.
And there you go, guys. This is my recipe for gourmet shit on a shingle. This is a popular army recipe or military recipe when my dad was a cook in the army, and I just jazzed it up a little. I definitely like the addition of the garlic toast points. I think it adds a rich garlicky flavor to the whole deal. And just keep in mind, the traditional SOS recipe is basically your ground meat, your flour, your milk, and your seasonings, which is primarily garlic and beef bouillon and salt and a lot of pepper. So leave a comment below, let me know what you guys thought about this recipe, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next episode. Thank you for visiting the Crazy Eggroll today. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon to receive future notifications, and give this video a thumbs up so others can find it as well. This is the Asian Pirate. Bon appetit.